Solar is brilliant for the manufacturing sector for three top-level reasons, really. It's about saving money on your energy bills. It's about securing your energy bills for the future and securing that price in case there's any volatility in the market. And the third reason is to do with the green credentials that go along with solar. Manufacturers specifically should be interested in solar for two really compelling reasons. Firstly, they are one of the biggest users of electricity in the UK. They're the biggest user outside of the housing market, and they consume approximately 20% of the UK's electricity just in that one sector. So they are huge users of electricity. The other reason is naturally because they are making things. They have to have significant floor space, and with that floor space comes roof space that they are required on their warehousing and their manufacturing sites and plants. Geo Green have significant experience in the manufacturing sector. We've worked with manufacturers throughout the UK, up and down the country. One project that stands out for me is flute calibration, which we've completed this year. And that was really impressive because they're about 200 metres from the runway at Norwich Airport. And we had to undertake something that's called a glint and glare assessment to make sure that the solar panels, when they're installed, they didn't interfere with the aircraft and the air traffic around that area. And they're set to save around £3 million on the investment of solar that they made. The best funding option for manufacturers with solar is always going to be paying for it yourself through CapEx. You will get the best return on investment if you are able to fund it privately and fund it yourself. However, that option isn't available to every manufacturer, and so there's a number of funding models that are created now and available for manufacturers. Asset finance is a really good funding and financing model whereby it's effectively a loan, and manufacturers can borrow money from a funder who will pay for the installation, and they pay that back in increments, in monthly instalments, with a little bit of interest on top. Another funding model that manufacturers can use is PPAs, or power purchase agreements, and that is where you get a funder, a third-party funder, who funds the installation up front, so there's absolutely no cost for the manufacturer to put solar on their site, on their ground or roof, or their carport, whatever it is, and they pay the funder through being sub-metered the electricity that the solar will generate. So it's a really good and increasingly popular funding instrument for manufacturers to use.